So you think my last potion brew is too big and too complicated? Well, check this out. What's up, everybody? It's Broken Bones here, and welcome to Redstone in a Box. Today we're going to be showing you how to build the simple, perfect brewing station. This system brews every single type of potion, and unlike my other system, as you can see in the front, we have our potion brewing stand easily accessible, and same thing for the water bottle filling station. Also, if you see right here, we have a shulker box. When that is empty, it breaks and gets sent over here to this chest. So we have a shulker box loading station for the water bottle system. And over here off to the right hand side we have a door, and if you walk on through, this is our access way up to the ingredients. So as you can see, you can access every single dropper right here. You can go ahead and figure out which ingredient you need to refill. This one over here is the nether wart. We have a lever right here, which I think I'm going to go ahead and let this take its cycle. Let's see here. I think this is going on through. Yep, it's going all the way through. Let's see here. That's going to go ahead and do its thing. Alright, so what we have here is we have a piston with a lever on top. You can go ahead and flick this lever and access that dropper right there, because without that lever right there, you can't actually access that, because on PS4 we actually don't have the access underneath hoppers yet. So you actually have to access the full block right there, so you can get that. But we're going to go ahead and leave that on, so that way that goes ahead and brews up correctly. And so yeah, here's how you access all of your ingredients. There is a ton less redstone than there is in the other design that we had before, and this design works just as good. It'll brew up just as many potions as you have water bottles in the system, and or as many ingredients as you have stocked. Compared to the last design, this design is much easier to build. However, we did have to remove some of the cool features to make it simpler to build. One of those features being, whenever an item is out of stock, the other one will actually shut itself off. This one will not, and so you're going to have to monitor all of these items to make sure that any one of them is not out of stock. If you choose an item that is out of stock, it will brew the incorrect potion. One of the nice features that this potion brewer still has, though, is that it turns itself off automatically. It will brew as many potions as you have water bottles in the system. Once you put all those in the system, it will brew every single one of those up once you've chosen all of your ingredients. Once you've chosen your ingredients, you can come over to this lever right here. This is the on switch. Once you go ahead and turn this guy off and you flick it back on, it'll go ahead and update the system to go ahead and let it know. But if it is out of water bottles like this, you'll go ahead and turn it on like that, and nothing will happen to the system, and it won't brew up any potions. It won't send out any ingredients because it doesn't have any water bottles for you, so it knows whenever there's no water bottles there. But anytime you go ahead and update that, let's go ahead and put some water bottles in the system now. Let's go ahead and get that in there, and as you can see, you heard of some pistons in the back. Let's go ahead and turn this guy back off. Let's go ahead and turn it back on, and as you can see, it's going to go ahead and start brewing some potions right now. Here's the water bottles. There we go. Here comes our ingredients. There we are. And then up here in the hopper is the rest of our ingredients. So as you can see, everything works very nicely, and this will go ahead and brew up all the potions, and as you can see, that's already empty, but it actually detects the hopper down beneath. So as soon as the hopper down beneath is empty, it will go ahead and break it and turn the system off. As long as you keep an eye on your ingredients and you go ahead and make sure that everything is the way it's supposed to be, this potion brewing system will serve you just as good as my other one. And just like all the other big build tutorials, we're going to be tearing this one down to figure out what it's made of. Well, hopefully you guys enjoyed that first-person time-lapse, a little different than what we had last time, but nonetheless, we have all of our shulker boxes right here. So let's go ahead and tear into our redstone in a box. First thing we have up is our 36 redstone repeaters, 8 redstone comparators, 1 redstone block, 55 redstone dust, 7 redstone torches, 9 observers, 43 droppers, 25 sticky pistons, 4 regular pistons, 2 chests, 56 stone or whatever item you need for a hopper clock, 1 iron door or any door for that matter, 1 iron bar, 16 levers, a brewing stand, 2 pressure plates, 32 hoppers, 15 redstone lamps, and a water bucket. Over here you got a shulker box. This is going to be to contain all of your water bottles, so in that case you're also going to need a good source of glass bottles to go ahead and make all those water bottles. So go ahead and get yourself a shulker box and a bunch of glass bottles. Over here we have a bunch of building blocks that you're going to need to go ahead and build this thing. Over here are all the colored circuits that I've used in the tutorial, so if you want to go ahead and get all these, go ahead and take a screenshot of that. Down below we have all of our decorative building blocks. You're going to need just over 4 stacks of decorative building blocks, and just over a stack of stairs and slabs for decoration, and then just under a stack of some light sources for yourself. And then also, like I said, you're going to need a whole ton of glass bottles. And over here is all of the ingredients that you are going to need to go ahead and make this thing work. So go ahead and take a screenshot of all that. You have 15 items in total, and like I said before in some of my tutorials, if you're in a server, I recommend using a sign instead of item frames. So go ahead and get yourself 15 signs instead of item frames, but we're going to be using item frames in the tutorial just because they look nice. So, but that's what we need. So go ahead and gather all this up, guys, and let's go ahead and move on to the tutorial. To build this thing, you're going to need a 15 block wide area by 30 blocks long by 10 blocks deep, 4 of which being below the floor level. To get things started, you're going to need a 26 by 5 wide area. Go ahead and come down to the left hand side, skip a block inwards, go ahead and place a block like that. You're going to skip 3 more, place another block just like that. Come over here, place in 2 chests just right here. Go ahead and grab your other blocks. You're going to have to crouch place these against your chest. Go ahead and bring these across just like this. There we go. Go ahead and take a block right here, then skip a block. You're going to place 1, then you're going to skip another block. Now you're going to place 10 of these, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then you're going to skip 1, place 2 more, skip another one, and place 2 more, and then finally you should have 1 more down at the end. Grab your light sources and come to the blocks in between your redstone lamps and place these in between just like this, here, here, and here. Go ahead and come over down to this side, again, here and here. On this one, you're going to place it here and here, and then also 1 more down at the end like that. Go ahead and come across with your other filler blocks. Go ahead and fill all of these in as well. On top of your chest, go ahead and grab yourself a quartz stair block or whatever type of stair you would like. And what I like to do is I like to place them in just like this, so it looks like a full block from the outside. So go ahead and put those in, and then of course fill the rest of these blocks in here just like this. And then above all of your lamps, every single lamp, you're going to go ahead and place a lever just like this. Go ahead and place in a lever on every single block above all of your lamps. Fill in this 3rd layer all with your decorative blocks just like this, and then on top of all of your levers, go ahead and chuck in some item frames. Grab 1 of every ingredient and put it in your inventory in the way that you want it to go ahead and appear on the board. In my case, I've got it going from left to right just like this. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and chuck in our nether wart, we're going to chuck in our gas tier, our blaze powder, our magma cream, glistening melon, our rabbit's foot. Then we're going to go ahead and switch up our inventory here. Let's go ahead and bring all this down in our inventory just like that. There we go. We're going to put in our spider's eye, our golden carrot, puffer fish, our sugar, and then our fermented spider eye, and of course our redstone, our glowstone, our gunpowder, and dragon's breath. Grab your droppers and place 1 dropper above every single ingredient. Fill in the remaining space with all of your decorative blocks. Then grab your stairs, crouch placing them on top of the droppers upside down. On both sides, go ahead and fill in your wall blocks. Go ahead and come over here just like this, fill in all that in. And of course, come over here with your stair blocks and fill in the crown molding as well. Then put light sources on top of all of your stairs. Place in more upside down stairs on your light sources all the way around. Then cap the ceiling off with your slabs. To finish off the front side of your potion brewer, go ahead and grab your iron bar, come over here in between your chests and place it on that block right there, and then break this block out behind it, just like that. And then go ahead and come over here to the right side. You're going to go ahead and break these 2 blocks out right here. Grab another block, go ahead and place this in here just like this, 2 blocks out just like that. Place a pressure plate here and there, and then go ahead and come around to this side and place your door in just like that. Now that the front side of your potion brewer is all completed, go ahead and come around back and grab your sticky pistons. You're going to come over here to your nether wart circuit, come above your light right here, and just go ahead and place in 2 sticky pistons just like that. The top one is going to be facing to the side just like that. The bottom one is going to be facing out this way just like that. Next, go ahead and grab all of your sticky pistons, and just above all of your lights like this, go ahead and place these in the upwards position just above your lights just like that. And then grab your yellow blocks, go ahead and place these on top of your sticky pistons just like that. These are going to extend anytime you go ahead and choose these. And then for your nether wart, we're going to go ahead and place one right here, and then a block right here with a lever on top of that piston just like this. Switch to your lime green blocks and go ahead and place 1 block on top of all of your yellow blocks just like this. And then the second layer, go ahead and connect everything all the way across just like that. And then go ahead and continue that all the way across right here, skipping that one in between. And then of course in between right here, you can go ahead and grab whatever decorative block you choose, because you're going to be able to walk across here and go ahead and fill these in with whatever block you want. Place in all of your repeaters right here next to the yellow blocks, and then go ahead and place in your redstone dust, connecting everything up all the way along. Once all that's hooked up, go ahead and come over here to the right hand side and come to the chest on the left. I guess I said to put a stair in there. Go ahead and break that block out. You actually don't need that stair right there. Go ahead and crouch place a hopper into the back of that chest right there. This is going to be your potion brewing stand. Go ahead and put your potion brewing stand right there, and then place a hopper into the top of it just like that. Next, we're going to go ahead and crouch place some hoppers coming up just like this. Go ahead and bring this all the way up here just like that, and then you're going to wrap this around here all the way around and bring this all the way to the end, crossing all of the droppers all the way to the end. Once you've reached the end, double check to make sure that all of your hoppers are in the correct orientation, facing each other all the way into the last hopper. Once you double check that, go ahead and come over here and crouch place a bunch of droppers on top of your hoppers like this. This goes ahead and gets rid of all the lag from your hoppers. Once all of your droppers are on top of your hoppers, go ahead and come back to the front of the potion brewer and come over here to your nether wart switch and flick that in the on position. That's going to make this next part just a little bit easier. Go ahead and come over here to your observers. You're going to place a block on there and on there just like that. On this side, we're going to come down here a block down just like this. This is a temporary block. What we're going to do here is we're going to go and come out here just like that, just a little bit. Over here on this one, we're going to go and step on down a block just like this with some redstone dust on that one just like that. We're going to go ahead and put a sticky piston right there with a red block on the face. So the magenta circuit's going to be the startup circuit, and the red circuit's going to be where it takes over from there. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go and come over here just like this, and go and come up a block just like that. And actually we can use that block to go ahead and come over in this direction just like that. Place a repeater here and there, filling the rest of the space in with redstone dust just like that. Be sure to put this block in the upwards position just like that. Then go ahead and grab your dropper and come over here to your potion brewing stand and face that inwards just like that. That's going to be for your blaze powder. But again, don't load that just yet. Wait till the very end. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go and come on down here. Go ahead and place in 2 blocks just like that. A block up there and a block out to the side. Grab your comparator. Place that in. Come up a block just like this. Come down a block just like that. Break the one in between. Put some redstone dust. Go ahead and come on the downside, place in 2 blocks just like this, and a block right here. Break out this one, put in your repeater on 1 tick. Place in your redstone torches right here and right here. The first one we place in is going to lock that hopper. Come to the top, place in your orange block like this. Go ahead and put a redstone torch right there and another orange block. That's going to go ahead and power your blaze powder. Now what we need to do is we actually need to bring this up here just like this. Go ahead and bring that up just like that. And we can go ahead and bring some redstone dust right in there just like this. And on this one, we actually need to come up here just like this. My bad. Go ahead and put in just like this with some redstone dust. And on this guy, you're going to need to put a repeater on 3 ticks just like that. Oop, that's 4 ticks. Go ahead and put it on 3 ticks just like that. Break out this temporary block in between your 2 red blocks just like that. Then come down to this repeater and place in your light blue circuit just like that. Go ahead and come out 2 more blocks this direction as well. Place in your observer. 2 repeaters just like this, then some redstone dust, sticky piston just like this, block up like that, come across just like this with a repeater set to 2 ticks, come up a block right here, go ahead and build this out 3 by 2 just like this, put in your comparators this way and that way, place in your redstone dust, come out just like this, go ahead and come up a block up, you're going to put in a repeater right here, you're going to come up a block up like this, and then another block up like this, and then 2 more out just like that. Go ahead and put in a redstone torch right here, and then redstone dust on top of all of this. My mistake, this only needs to be 2 blocks wide, so go ahead and break that little block out on the end. And then also over here, double check to make sure that that is also in the upwards position, just like that. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go and come over here, go ahead and grab your dropper, and actually place in probably a couple temporary blocks just like this to make it easier. Go ahead and grab your dropper, place it in that direction just like that. You're going to place one in the upwards direction, just underneath it, just like that. Go ahead and grab a temporary block so you can crouch place a hopper into that one. Go ahead and crouch place that right there. There we go. Alright, so that's going to be for all of your water bottles. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go and come across right here. Go ahead and come up with a couple of your decorative blocks just like that. Go ahead and come out with your blue blocks just like this and power that with a redstone torch just like that. What we're going to do now is we're going to go and come across just like this, build a little U shape just like this, and go ahead and come on up here just like that. There we go. And then place in a comparator right here. That's going to go ahead and flicker on and off whenever we have this hopper clock that we're about to make. Go ahead and go off. So go ahead and place one in there. Crouch place another one into it. Break this one out and then replace it back in. Again, I always put droppers on top of all my hoppers just like that. Go ahead and grab one item. I chose stone in the inventory list, but go ahead and choose whatever item you like. I'm just going to choose that one just because I have it in my inventory. And that's going to go ahead and repeat 3 times, go back and forth, making it to where we have 3 water bottles that go in the system until this little comparator clock turns off. Go ahead and grab your lime green blocks. We're going to come back over here to this torch right here. Go ahead and come up a block just like this. You can break that one out. Go ahead and put in a sticky piston right here with a block on top. You're going to put a repeater on 1 tick right there. Go ahead and come out 4 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, just like that. Come up a block like that and come out another one just like that. Go ahead and break this one. Come over 2 blocks. Go ahead and step up on one. Step up another one. And then bring this all the way back to this area over here just like that. Put in a repeater on 1 tick. Put in redstone dust all the way back to here. All the way up and over just like this, all the way to that guy just like that, and that'll go ahead and complete that circuit. Grab your purple blocks and come right over here to your light blue circuit. You're going to place one in just like that. Place in a comparator just like this. Come up a block just like that. Break that one out. Redstone dust. Block up like this. Block over to the side. Break that one out. Repeater on 1 tick. Regular piston in the upwards position just like this. Facing over just like that. Now you're going to go ahead and place in a couple temporary blocks just like that and place a piston in this position right there. There we go. Go ahead and place in 2 hoppers just like this. You're going to build a little hopper clock right here. Go ahead and break this other one out and crouch place that one back into that one. There we go. Go ahead and put a redstone block on that one and open up that inventory over there. There we go. And put in 55 items of your choice. Just off to the side of these hoppers, right on top of this red block, go ahead and place in 2 blocks just like this, and then also build this little L shape just like that. Grab your observer block right on top of this magenta. Go ahead and place that in the downwards position like that, and you'll see that that is going to retract that block just right there. Break out your comparators, place these in right here, and then your repeaters just like that. Coming off of this observer right here, go ahead and come up a block just like this in front of that repeater. Break that one out. Come up another block like this. That one's temporary. You're going to place in 2 observers on the side of that one just like this and like that. Go ahead and make sure that those are both on top of your repeaters right there. Go ahead and break this temporary block out. You're going to go ahead and place in some more just like that. And actually, you can actually leave that one in and place another one up just like that. Break out your redstone dust, place that in right here, and right here. Another one right on top of that guy. A sticky piston right here. another block right here, temporary, and then another one right here. Put in a repeater like this. Put another block right here with some more redstone dust. And where's that dust? There we are. And that should be that circuit all done. Come over to this chest right here. Go ahead and place in a block right there. Break this one out. Break out your dropper. Place that in the upwards position right there so it's facing into that chest. Go ahead and grab your hoppers. You're going to place 3 in right here. You're going to place one in the side and then 2 more over just like that. Grab your dropper. Place that in. And then of course you can put your decorative block right behind the chest. Right over by this hopper right here, go ahead and block that off with your decorative blocks. Put that right in right there. Come down beneath with your blue circuit blocks. Go ahead and come down just like this right there. Just step it on out. Put in a comparator just like this. Block up like that right here. Redstone torch, another block. Here we go, right on top of that torch there. There we are. Then a sticky piston with an observer in this position right here. Oop, nope. We need to actually get that in the facing position right here. There we are. Then go ahead and place a regular piston in the downwards position right here if we can get that like that. And then a blue block right next to that one. Back down here by this comparator, go ahead and come in the front. Go ahead and place 2 blocks just like that with some redstone dust on top. Sticky piston on the side. Observer in front in this direction like that. Step down a block like this. Redstone dust on top. Step down a block on the side right here. Break this one out. Once you place this one in right there like that. Oop, go ahead and put in your redstone dust. And then a repeater set to 2 ticks like that. Torch on the side of that one. Come down 2 blocks just like this. Break that one out. Put in your repeater right there. That'll go ahead and lock that hopper. Over here on this side, you're going to go ahead and come over 2 blocks just like this. Go ahead and place that in right there. Then come up a block right there. And then also you're going to come over to the side just like that. Place in a repeater right here on 4 ticks just like this. Then also another one on 4 ticks just like that. You're going to place in 3 more blocks. 1, 2, 3. Come up a block just like this. And then also one more to the side right there. And then come up a block right here. And fill all the remaining gaps in with the repeaters. Oop, right this. All set to 4 ticks. Let's see, just like that. And then put 2 more in right here. Both of these also on 4 ticks. Right here next to this piston, go ahead and grab your observer and place it on the back side just like that with a light gray circuit block right there. Go ahead and come down right here with a redstone dust right here. There we go. Go ahead and place in your sticky pistons facing in this direction right here. Right there, just like that. That's going to go ahead and pull this light blue block out of the circuit, which is going to completely disable the entire potion brewing system anytime this brewer runs out of water bottles. The last thing you need to do is actually come over here and close up your area right here. This is going to be where your shulker box goes. But the reason why I left this for last is because during the tutorial I actually found out a really cool thing that I thought of. So you can either have an option right here. I didn't actually include this in material list, but if you want to gather the things, it's not that much extra. All you have to do is break this block right here, place in a temporary one, grab a dispenser, and place it in like that. That'll allow you to put 9 shulker boxes full of water bottles. Of course, you're going to have to extend your storage out the bottom for all of your potions, so that's completely up to you, but that's pretty simple. All you have to do is add some hoppers. Right here with your dispenser, all you're going to need to do is actually break out this block and put in a blue block like this. You're going to put in a repeater set to 3 ticks just like that. Put in another block right here with a redstone torch on the back. Put in 2 more blocks, repeater right here, and redstone dust, and you're done. That is completely it. I thought that was going to be a lot more complicated, but with how simple it is, I thought I'd go ahead and show you guys how to do that really quickly. So that'll allow you guys to have 9 extra shulker boxes of storage for all of your water bottles. So in total, this thing with this little system can brew 10 shulker boxes full of potions. So that's 5 double chests, which is way more than I ever expected for a little thing like this. So I'm pretty happy with it, but that is it done. All you have to do is come around to the front, grab your water bottle, go ahead and put this in here like this, and then go ahead and put all of your ingredients in the system. Make sure to come to the potion brewer and come over here and load that up with all of your blaze powder. Come over to the side with your door and go ahead and staircase on up. You're going to skip a block just like that. Come up right here, once again just like that. And then go ahead and bring that all the way across like this and closing that up just to make that look nice. Here we go, just like that. There we are. Alright, then go ahead and place in your stairs just like this. There we go. So you have a nice access to go ahead and put in all of your ingredients. Once you've put all of your ingredients and all of your droppers, don't forget to come here down to the end and put in all of your nether wart just like that. Also go ahead and grab your decorative blocks, and on top of these droppers right here next to your potion brewing stand, go ahead and cover these up to go ahead and make that nice and seamless. And that should be it, pretty much done. All you're going to have to do is grab your glass bottles, fill up a bunch of those, grab your shulker box, load up the system, and if you have this dispenser here, go ahead and load up some extras and put those in the system as well. And you're pretty much ready to start brewing. Once you have your water bottles in, go ahead and go around back, because there's a light blue block is going to be in the wrong position. Go ahead and double check, make sure that that block is in that position right there above that piston. It's going to be right above these pistons right there. The block gets retracted, but you need to make sure that it's over here in that position. Once you're all fixed up around back and you got all your water bottles in place, go ahead and look up your potion recipe. I'm going to go ahead and make one of these. I think this is a weakness potion. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and add that. And we can make it a splash potion and a lingering potion just to show you guys all the different combinations of potions that we can actually bring to the table with this potion brewer. So what we're going to do now is we're going to actually test the system. I've never used it before, so I'm excited to see. Let's go ahead and make sure it works. Let's go ahead and flick this lever right here. See if everything's working properly. Looks like the water bottles are coming in. The ingredients are coming in. Awesome. There, the blaze powder even went in. Sweet. Looks like everything's going to work. Let's go ahead and double check to make sure everything's working properly. Well, it certainly looks like everything's functioning correctly. Our system stops, so we have no more ingredients or water bottles in the system. And as you can see, all of our potions have brewed up correctly in this system, and they're all stored right here. And as you can see, our dispenser dispensed out the shulker box. It also collected both the empty shulker boxes and collected them here without collecting any of the water bottles that go into the system, which is a very important thing that we did. So just double check to make sure that if you're going to add that little shulker box loading station, just make sure that you put both of these repeaters on 4 ticks. I had to do that to make sure that no water bottles get sucked out of the system. Besides the fact that this potion brewing system brews every single type of potion, and now that we actually have the shulker box loading station, it brews multiple potions very, very quickly. One of the key things that makes it the perfect brewing station is that this thing is very lag free. I'll have you challenge yourself. Go ahead and look through this entire thing. Try to find a bit of redstone that is on the on position. You can't see anything because it is all in the off position. The only one that is on is right here at the shulker box loading station. That one I can't really help. It has to stay in the on position, but nonetheless everything else is off, which is completely awesome. It's so amazing that the potion brewing station of this caliber can actually be lag free like this one. So I hope you guys did enjoy today's video, and if you did, please remember to hit that like button, and if you really liked it, please remember to subscribe, and as always, share this video with all your friends. I'm Broken Bones, and I will see you guys next time.